Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get into creating this look, shall we?
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the end. Made me feel like that.
Starting off, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. You guys know the drill. I'm gonna sculpt them out with my Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX12. I'm gonna go ahead and buff the concealer out so that it doesn't dry down, because you know if it dries down it gets patchy and it just looks really messy. For primer, I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer as usual. I'm gonna put that all over my skin. This is just an amazing primer. I'm using my NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation today in the shade Marie and Macau. I'm gonna mix that and put that all over my skin. This just gives me the best coverage. It's such a lightweight foundation and it just matches my skin tone. Of course, I'm gonna go all over my skin with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender just to take off any excesses and blend the foundation some more. For highlighting, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Warm Sand. I'm gonna place that at the usual places under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, mustache area, and chin. For cream contour, I'm using my stick foundation from Juvia's Place. I'm gonna buff out the cream contour while I allow my concealer to sit. This just makes it tacky, gives me the best coverage, and it's just really airbrushed when I blend it out like that. Of course, I'm using my Real Techniques brush to buff out my concealer. This is an amazing way to buff out your concealer. It just gives the best coverage, makes it flawless and airbrushed. Of course, I'm a brush girl, but I can't do without my beauty blender as well. Let me know down in the comments if you prefer brushes or sponges. Heading back in with my Real Techniques sponge, I'm gonna buff the concealer out, take off any excesses and make sure that it's blended out very smoothly. As you can see, the sponge just softened everything up. Now I'm going back in with the brush that I used to blend out my foundation, to blend out any harsh lines, and I'm going back in with my contour brush just to, enhance it some more. I didn't go back in with any extra product, as you guys know. I just go back in with the brushes that I use. And of course, before I set my under eye area, I like to go back in with my brush just to iron out any creases, just to make sure that I'm not setting any creases. So I'm using my Huda Beauty Banana Bread Easy Bake Powder. I cannot put this powder down. It's amazing. I was so obsessed with my Laura Mercier until I met this girl. This powder is amazing. I don't like that it has a very strong fragrance, but apart from that, it's just like a really, really finely milled powder, and it just makes everything set in stone. Literally, your concealer wouldn't move. It would just stay put all day. It's an amazing powder. For all over my face, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 3. I'm going to use my big brush from Zoeva to push that in all over my skin. For bronzer, I'm using one from Juvia's Place in the shade Tan. I'm gonna go all over the place where I applied my cream contour earlier. I love, 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 love this bronzer. I'm gonna use the same bronzer to contour the sides of the bridge of my nose to, give a little bit of snatchery over there. You guys know the drill, right? I'm gonna clean up the sides of the bridge of my nose and bake, and we're gonna get into eyebrows and eye makeup. For my eyebrows, I'm using my brow pencil from Juvia's Place. I'm obsessed with this one. It's very soft, it's very pigmented, and it just stays put. It dries down matte, and it just matches the shade of my brow hairs, and I just really, really love it. Eye makeup, I'm using this palette from Juvia's Place. It's called Olori 2. I'm gonna use that blue shade, and I'm gonna stamp it all over my lid. You want to stamp it very carefully and make sure that you are covering every area on your lid. Make sure not to go into your crease with this one, because we're gonna blend it out in just a sec. Yeah, now you go in with a brush and you're gonna gently blend out the edges of the color on your eyelid, and then slowly bring it up into your crease so that you have a gradient going. I'm gonna go into that dark shimmery blue color and I'm gonna put that all over my eyelid. As you can see, there's a gradient going on there, and I really love how this eye look turned out. You want to go in with a flat brush because it's a shimmery color, and you want to make sure that you are spreading it out evenly on your eyelid. I really hate doing this, but I'm going in with another palette. There was no black in my Juvia's Place palette, so I went in with my Revolution palette and I used the matte black shade. I just put that at the outer V just to give this eye look a very smoky effect, because this is kind of a shimmery blue eye makeup that, you know, I decided to create, and it just turned out really nicely. I'm gonna go in with a liquid liner and I'm gonna line close to my lash line so that my eyelashes can have a base to land on. And of course, I'm gonna tightline my eyes. So I went back into my Juvia's Place palette and I used the shade that I applied all over my eyelids. I put that on my lower lash line just to smoke out the eyeliner we applied a little bit earlier. Now I'm going back into this vibrant blue and I'm gonna put that into my inner corners and just a little bit at the beginning part of my eyelids so that it has a pretty gradient going on. I really love how this eye look turned out. If I haven't said that already, it was just like on a whim that I decided to do that, and as you can see, it's super pretty. Now I'm going in with my false eyelashes. There was just a little bit of fallout from this palette, which I appreciate. If you're not very good at, taking or dusting off fallout from your eyeshadow, you should definitely do your eyes before you do your face. I'm just dusting off the fallout and I'm going ahead to blend in the rest of the powder into my skin with my powder brush that I used earlier. For blush, I'm using the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic Intense from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna drench my face in my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus setting spray. Of course, you can never go wrong with a little bit of brow gel. For highlighter, I'm going in with this translucent setting powder, the Light Catcher from Laura Mercier in the shade Honey Star. I'm going to apply that in the usual places: brow bone, the bridge of my nose, and of course the high point of my cheekbones. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lip with my Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Unveil. I'm gonna create a matte nude lip combo. And I'm going over that with a dark brown pencil to create a gradient and to overline my lips slightly. Center of my lip, I'm using this lipstick in the shade Lady from Juvia's Place. Of course, we can't forget to apply mascara. This one is from Huda Beauty, and I'm gonna top off my lip with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. Now this is the end of the look. It's such a pretty eye look. Let me know if you recreate this. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.